Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree. I'm a little cut off today. I'll adjust the camera angle in a second, but I want to show you a couple of plants I bought and I need to repot these babies so badly because they have fungus gnats flying all over the place. I spend most of my life trying to avoid getting fungus gnats with my plants, which is why I choose to underwater everything so much. But I bought these two plants and I've kept them in the kitchen for the last week. Actually, today it's a week that I bought them. And I just keep seeing these little tiny gnats flying all over them in the kitchen. And yeah, I need to repot these. I don't like the soil that they're in. It looks like it's, I don't know. You know that kind of soil that plants ship in so it retains a lot of water so they stay kind of moist in transit? That's the soil that it's in. There's a ton of fungus gnats, so I'm gonna repot them. I'll show you what I got, and we'll just do a little repotting. Okay, I'm gonna be a little cut off, but that's fine. So I bought these two little babies. I think they're philodendron ring of fires, but I don't know. I found these at Walmart. I actually went to go try to find the alocasia Jacqueline. I'm obsessed with this plant. I have to have it. I'll put a picture of it right here on the screen. It's the coolest looking alocasia I've ever seen. I have to have it. I have to have it. And people have been finding it out and about at Walmart and Home Depot and Lowe's and stuff, and I'm like on the hunt. I didn't find an alocasia, but I did find this. I think it's a philodendron ring of fire, but I'm not totally sure. I mean, when I saw it, I said out loud, "Oh my God, a ring of fire." And my boyfriend said, "That's a ring of fire?" And I said, "I think so." I don't know, but it's really, really cool. And guess how much it was? $10. It was $10 on clearance, but this sticker says 5-inch alocasia on it. So I'm sure they marked down the wrong plant, but you know what? That's not my problem. I bought it for 10 bucks. And then I found another one for also $10, and they both don't have labels on them. This one here says 5-inch fancy philodendron. That's what it says here on the tag, so it doesn't say what it is, it's just fancy. If you know what this is, let me know because, well, for one, look at it. I love it so much. I did go back and forth about getting two because I thought I already bought the one. Why do I need to buy another one? But my heart would not let me leave the other one there. So I had to get it. So here it is. The soil, like I couldn't even get these out of the pots. The roots are kind of coming out of the bottom a little bit. You know how when you buy some plants for outside, like outdoor plants, and the roots are all the way out, and when you pull them out of the pot, you don't even care, you just rip all the roots off? For some reason with indoor plants, I can't bring myself to do that. But the other day when I started noticing the frickin' fungus gnats everywhere, I went to take these out and I couldn't get them out. I was squishing it like this and you could hear the roots. I don't know if they're like stuck on the sides and stuff, but I couldn't get the plant out. Like it's stuck in there. Same with this one. This one came with the little pot thing. This one too, there's roots all coming out of the pot there. And can you hear it? Like I could hear the roots in there like crunching, but I couldn't get it out of the pot. So I'm gonna wiggle them around and see what I can do. But let me know what you think these are because I want to know what they are, of course. I'm gonna try to put both of them in the same pot. Why? I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna be a mistake or I feel like they're not gonna fit. But I kind of want to put both of them in here. That way it counts as just one plant instead of two plants. And that way I can just have one to care for that's really big and crazy instead of two. I'm sure this is a bad idea, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. And then the soil that I decided to use, I ran out of the Fox Farm Ocean Forest. All I had, or actually I didn't have anything left. All I had was cactus mix and orchid bark. So I went to Lowe's and I bought some more of the Miracle-Gro indoor potting mix I had used before. But this time I decided to go for the tropical one. It's the tropical plant mix. They have these little pieces of like lava rock in it and I don't know, it's fine. I did mix in the orchid bark and then some of this perlite stuff just because I still have it and I'm trying to use it up. So let's mix it together. I did put a lot of bark in here. There's not really a ton of soil or like the Miracle-Gro one because I'm putting it in this pot. I don't want it to stay wet for too long. So let me give this a good little mix. Could have put this in a bigger bowl, geez. Ugh, I can feel it going under my nails. Okay, that's good enough for now. I did put one of these little screens on the bottom of the pot because it has a really big drainage hole. And stuff like this, like I bought this on Temu, or I guess I didn't buy it, it was gifted by Temu. I have never found stuff like this in real life. Like I like to buy whatever I can locally or like somewhere that's around me, but I've never been able to find these little screens locally. And sometimes there's just these like perfect little niche products. You gotta buy them online sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna put some soil on the bottom. I got way too much soil for this because I feel like I'm not gonna need this much, but ooh, this feels good. Mixed with all that bark, I think this is gonna be okay. All right, wish me luck. Let's rip these babies out. Okay, I'm kind of afraid. I don't wanna, cause you know, I feel like I'm gonna rip the top of the plant right off, you know? But, I don't know, I gotta get it out. Let me try to, you know what, let me cut it off. Let me get some scissors. I'm just afraid I'm gonna like rip the top of the plant off, you know? Oh yeah, luckily this is really thin. Holy moly, there's a ton of roots in here, and you know what? I chopped right through them with the scissors. There's more roots in there. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Holy moly. Okay. Uh-oh. Look at that. Yes, like you know, when I was just squeezing it, I could hear the roots popping everywhere. I accidentally cut right through the roots right there, but you know what? It'll be fine. Okay. I don't think those are both gonna fit in here considering how many roots this has. Oh shoot, and I don't have a bigger pot and I wanted to put them together. But let's try, I'm gonna take some of the soil off though because there were just so many fungus gnats flying out of this thing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many roots this baby has. It's crazy. Really cool, I'm glad, and they look good too, like they're nice healthy roots. Wow, wow, wow. I'm not usually one to mess with the roots. Like when I repot it, I'm not trying to like string them all. I'm not gonna get that little rake and rake them. But you know what? This soil is not really coming off like I thought. It's mostly roots. Holy moly. Okay, well you know what? Shoot. This is not going according to plan. I don't know what to do now. It's just I thought it was gonna like come off so easily and I could manipulate them both into this pot. You know what? Let's see what this one's got going on. But this one I bet is gonna be the same. I'm gonna rip the top off. Okay, let me try not to cut through the roots this time. Oh, same with this one. Tons of roots. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so happy. This is very, very good. Looking good. Let me see if I can, you know what, maybe I'll do this to that one. Maybe if I just like massage it around a little bit and try not to be too precious, I could get some of it off. Wow, this thing is like root, root, root. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work the way I thought. I thought I was gonna be able to just put both of these together in this pot like this. You know, I have forced plants into pots before and it's totally fine. It works out just fine. But I don't know if I feel good about doing that with this one. I don't know. I don't know. I think because the roots are, they're just so many roots. I'm sure some of you are screaming at me going, oh my God, don't smash those plants together. You know, they're gonna be fine. I'm gonna make them fit. I'm gonna make them fit and it's gonna be fine. Look at that, they fit. It fit perfectly. And you know what? It looks great. It looked like it wasn't gonna fit, but the pot is wide here. It's just the opening is a little short. Wow, okay, this worked out way better than I thought. I couldn't get enough of the old soil off though. I really wanted to get a little bit more off. to kind of free it from the fungus gnats. I guess I could put it underwater and like get all of the soil off, but you know, I didn't feel like doing that. Now let's just fill up those the empty spots here with some soil. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Every single time I repot, and I think I say this every time, I'm always so glad I did it. I never, well, I was gonna say I never regret repotting, but we all remember when I put all my Marantas together and what an ugly disaster that was. There are some repottings I do regret, but most of the time I'm like, why did I wait so long to do that, you know? This looks great, and now I only have one instead of two. I'm gonna guess that this is a ring of fire. If you know, let me know, because for now, that's all I'm calling it. And that's how I wrote it down too in my inventory. I'm not gonna water it because it felt pretty damp still. I'm just gonna let it dry out while it's in here. Oh my goodness gracious. This looks perfect. This looks better than I thought it was going to. And that looks like one plant. It looks like it came like this. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my goodness gracious. I love it. That's the back, so you can see all the backs of the leaves. I just want to love it with all my heart. Oh my goodness. Love it. Okay, I don't think I put the camera back perfectly, but it'll be fine. It's just the outro. But here's my new little baby. Look how good this looks. And oh my gosh, these leaves, they're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I just love it. So if you were on the lookout for what was labeled a fancy philo or an alocasia of some sort, I found this at Walmart. I found both of these at Walmart for 10 bucks each. Let me know if you've been finding the Jacqueline. I would love to know where you're finding it because I want one so bad. And if you know what this is, let us all know, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep calling it a ring of fire. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for this little emergency repotting. I didn't get as much soil off as I was anticipating, but I think, you know, the fact that I was able to squish them both into this pot, I'm very happy. But that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.